Right, Mark? Today I'm starting the topic Animal Kingdom. So first I'll go for the classification. After that I'll give the important points. After that we'll go for the coelom formation and also types of symmetry. Right? So Animal Kingdom is divided into two subkingdoms, that is subkingdom Parazoa and subkingdom Eumetazoa. Okay, there are two subkingdoms, subkingdom Parazoa and subkingdom Eumetazoa. So Parazoa means only multicellular animals without any tissues. Eumetazoa means multicellular animals. These are multicellular animals with tissues. Okay, multicellular animals with tissues. But here the tissues are absent. In Parazoa, tissues are absent. So example for Parazoa is Porifera. Okay, Porifera is the example for Parazoa. Then Eumetazoa means all tissue grade of animals are present in Eumetazoa. And Eumetazoa is again divided into two grades. They are grade Radiata and grade Bilateria. So you all know that Radiata means presence of radial symmetry. Bilateria means presence of bilateral symmetry. So in Radiata, if you see that Radiata, all the Radiata animals are diploblastic animals. Okay, these are diploblastic animals, and bilateral animals are triploblastic animals. They are triploblastic animals. So Radiata example, there is only two phylums are there. So phylum Cnidaria and phylum Ctenophora. So these are the example for this one. And if you go for the Bilateria, triploblastic animals, all the triploblastic animals comes under the grade Bilateria. Okay, then again this Bilateria is divided into two subdivisions. They are Protostomia and second one is Deuterostomia. So first one is Protostomians, second one is Deuterostomians. So Protostomians means what? Protostomians means these are the animals in which the blastopore develops into mouth. So if the blastopore develops into mouth, we call them as protostomes. Okay, first the blastopore is developing into mouth, then we are calling them as protostomes. What are deuterostomes? Deuterostomes means the blastopore is developing into anus. Again, the protostomes are classified into three subdivisions. They are classified into three subdivisions. What are those three subdivisions means? They are Acoelomata, second one Pseudocoelomata, third one Schizocoelomata. Okay, but the deuterostome is divided into only one subdivision, that is called as Enterocoelomata. So Acoelomata, a phylum example is phylum Platyhelminthes. Here phylum Nematoda. Here Annelida, Arthropoda and Mollusca. Here Echinodermata, Chordata. So these are the examples of the phylum. Kingdom Animalia. So you please take a screenshot of this one.
ಏನಂತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಇದೇನ್
First metazoans are poriferans. Okay, first metazoans. So first metazoans are poriferans. Okay, first multicellular animals. First multicellular animals, poriferans. Okay, next one, first eumetazoans. First eumetazoans. First eumetazoans are cnidarians. Eumetazoa means true metazoan. True animals we can say are animals with tissues. Okay, first eumetazoans are cnidarians. First true multicellular animals. So true multicellular, why we are using means because they are having the tissues. First true multicellular animals are cnidarians. Sorry. First true multicellular animals are cnidarians. Correct one. Right. So first metazoans are poriferans. First multicellular animals are poriferans. Then first eumetazoans are cnidarians. That means eumetazoa means the animals with tissues. Okay, the animals with tissues are called as true metazoans. Okay, so first true multicellular animals are cnidarians. So you copy both those points, ma. Just I am deleting. Some students are not complaining that still it is not connecting. Let me check it. All are corrected only, no? So please right. So let's go for the next one. Right. Animals belongs to kingdom Animalia. The animals which belongs to kingdom Animalia are multicellular animals. Only multicellular animals are kept under the kingdom Animalia. Okay. Unicellular animals are not kept under the kingdom Animalia. Unicellular animals are kept under the kingdom Protista. Okay. All the protozoans, everything comes under the kingdom Protista. So animals that does not belong to kingdom Animalia are called as unicellular animals. Example, Protista. And unicellular animals are protozoans. Okay. Protozoans belongs to which kingdom? Belongs to kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista. Okay. So it belongs to the kingdom Protista. Then first kingdom in kingdom Animalia. So first kingdom in kingdom Animalia. So that is Porifera. Okay. Animals are classified on the basis of what? So what is the basis of classification? So this is the question here. Okay. Animals are classified on the basis of arrangement of cells, symmetry, coelom, and patterns of digestive system. So patterns of digestive system, patterns of circulatory system, and patterns of reproductive system. You copy that. Some students are still did not join, so they're asking me. Right, I muted all of you because some disturbances are coming, and if I'm allowing you to write the on the screen means if people, some people are scribbling, that is not good for me also, right? So all of you are having Google Meet, because this one gives only for 40 minutes of class only. We cannot do this one. If Google Meet is there means it is better, I'm thinking so. So in the group, in Telangana, in Telegram group, is it possible if I take in the Google Meet? You let me know in that. In Telegram group, you post it. Okay, right. So take a screenshot of this one. Right, I'm going for the next one, the coelom formation. Okay, or before going to that, I'll go for the levels of organization. So basically there are how many levels of organization means there are 4 levels of organization. So number of levels of organization. Number of levels of organization are 4. Okay. Then number of levels among eumetazoans. Number of levels of organizations among eumetazoans. Eumetazoans means true multicellular animals. They are 3. Okay. So what are those levels? First one is cellular level, okay, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level. Okay, cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level. Okay, copy that. Then the functional systems. Functional systems are 11. Okay, so what are those functional systems means? Digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, musculoskeletal system, reproductive system, okay, endocrine, neural, immune, and integumentary. So muscular system and skeletal system you read separately, then you'll get 11. So muscular system and this one. Right. Right. Yes, you copy. Take a screenshot. Yes, let us go for the next one. Levels of organization. So I can't give time anything now. Now I want to go for the levels of organization one by one. So I'll go for a tabular form. First one is character. Second one, cellular level, tissue level, third one, organ level, right? So cellular level, character, so cellular level is the lowest level, okay, lowest level among metazoans. Tissue level is lowest level among eumetazoans. Organ level, organ system is highest level. Organ system is highest level. Right. Then found in sponges. Cellular level is found in sponges. Tissue level is found in Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Organ level is found in Platyhelminthes to higher phyla. Higher phyla means you can go up to Chordata. Okay, you can go up to Chordata. Then here organ system level means organ system levels are found in Annelida to Chordata. So right, next one is body organization. Body organization, loose cell organization. Okay, loose cell organization. So in this, tissue absent, organ absent, and organ system also absent. Okay, body organization is loose cells organization. So tissues are absent, organs are absent, organ system is absent. Here cells are grouped together. To form tissues. So cells are grouped together to form tissues. Here cells are present, tissue is present, organs are present, and organ system also present. So is not giving the Zoom is not giving much time because I'll get only 40 minutes of time. So here tissues are, again I'll send another link, or I'll stop for today and tomorrow I'll see in the Google Meet. Tissues are assembled to form organs. Okay, here the tissues are assembled to form organs. So here cells, organs, cells are present, tissues are present, and organs are present. Here organs are assembled to form organ systems. Organs are assembled to form organ systems. Okay. Then division of labor. Division of labor means which are doing the work. Division of labor occurs at cellular level. Okay, at tissue level, at organ level, at organ system level. Okay, next, nerve cells and sensory cells. Nerve cells and sensory cells are absent in the cellular level. Here they are present. Here also they are present. Here also they are highly specialized. Okay. So last one is their point, coordination. Coordination occurs between cells, between tissues, between cells and tissues. Here, higher level of organization. Higher level of organization or higher level of coordination. Simply we can see that higher level of coordination. Okay, right, this completes about the levels of organization. So tomorrow I'll start symmetry and coelom, because the Zoom is giving only 40 minutes of time. I'm running out of time now. We'll continue tomorrow. And one more thing, you take the screenshot of this one. Take the screenshot of this one. Right. So who has raised a hand now? Any doubt? They can raise the hand now. Just tell me what is your doubt. You can unmute your mic and tell. I have only 5 minutes of time. 1 minute I am giving time. Yes, you can write now. You can write on the screen whatever your doubt is there. But whatever your doubts are there, you can write, ma. Don't scribble, don't show your mentalities here. Okay. Right. If all of you are having a Google Meet, if you are having Google Meet, you tell like this, or you write S. Huh? Okay. All of you are having Google Meet, means tomorrow onwards I'll take the class in Google Meet. because Zoom is giving only 35 minutes of time. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow I'll take the class at 9 o'clock. Okay, yeah, some people required I think in psychiatry department. Some people should join in psychiatry department. Okay, that's the reason why I stopped the annotation, because there are some people will do like this. I know that. Just I am pitying you all, those are doing like that. Okay, so right, ma'am. So tomorrow onwards I'll take in the Google Meet. I'll send the link from Google Meet. So it will be, then there is no directly you can join here. In Zoom there are some problems. Okay, and after completion of this chapter I'll give questions on animal kingdom. So you people are having notes now. I'll go for the explanation points only then, because if I'm writing means it is taking a lot of time. I cannot complete by July 20th. So you people are having notes, so better I'll go for the explanation point and I'll tell you the points where the questions will come, so that it will be easy for you. Okay now? Right, ma? I'm closing now. See you tomorrow. The same time, and some people are coming at 9:30, 9:40, means okay, you cannot listen. At same time I'll start the class. S. Kumar, Umesh, Shivakumar. Right. So tomorrow onwards I have to block some people if you are doing like this. Need pattern only. Tomorrow you'll get the need pattern. Tomorrow I'll go for the explanation. I tell you the points where you will get. Okay. Then it is easy. And remember that biology is the most important point. In that 360 marks you are going to write in the biology. 50% of NEET covers the biology, right? So tomorrow we'll continue the topic coelom and symmetry. Okay, ma'am? Coelom and symmetry we can see. Bye. Take care. Okay. Close. Anything you post in the group, message me in the group.